My name's Zach Delapenha. I'm a head door supervisor in various bars in Newcastle upon Tyne. Favourite things about the job, mostly the social aspects, and also every night you come to work something different can happen, so it's quite a varied role. For me, I was originally a hospitality manager and I started my own part-time business during the day, so I needed to take time away from a management position, but still I needed to have some sort of income coming in while I was setting up my business. So with it being very related to what I was doing in hospitality, I decided to transition into security part-time. As a head door, depending on the venue I work in the night, if it's a Saturday night, absolute craziness all night from when I turn in. We'll get the team set up, get them ready, get them on positions. Obviously, once we open the doors, we just got hundreds and hundreds of customers coming in, so it's a lot of meeting, greeting, looking after people, helping people get home. Yeah, it's just very, very busy. The number one skill I'd say to have in security is customer service. If you build your rapport with your customers and they know you and they get to trust you, especially in a lot of venues you get regular customers, then if anything seems to happen to them, they're upset, something goes wrong, it's a lot easier to deal with an individual when they already know and trust you. Match days can be challenging, depending on if, especially in Newcastle, if we win or we lose. But most of the time, I'm lucky that the population of Newcastle are friendly individuals. But yeah, like I said, if we lose, and it can get a little bit messy sometimes, yeah. What's meaningful about being a head door supervisor? I'd say helping people, keeping people safe. Obviously, there's numerous times you see vulnerable people, and if they were just left on their own, they could potentially injure themselves, get hurt, or worse. So I'd say, yeah, definitely the most meaningful thing is just helping people. I think the number one misconception is that, especially with door supervision in hospitality venues, is that it's run by sort of like thuggish type individuals, when in essence we're there to keep people safe. So we're more safeguarders than people who are there to cause trouble and hurt people. I think that's one of the difference in perceptions between me working frontline as a head door supervisor and the public looking in. Obviously that's just a barrier that we need to break down with good customer service, I guess. When I used to go out when I was a student, I used to think the doormen were scary individuals and I used to always be intimidated by them. Obviously working in the industry, you realise they're just people like us, and most of them are really friendly and really happy individuals, and you sort of always have a positive experience with them. So my proudest moment in security is probably when I was at work and an individual unfortunately got stabbed. Me and the team managed to effectively deliver the first aid until the emergency services arrived, and luckily if we hadn't been there he probably would have passed away with his injuries, but we managed to save his life that day. I would definitely recommend it. Make sure you choose a good training provider. I would look into the various different sectors within security and see which ones you would like to try out. And then also I would speak to individuals who work in those. So if you're thinking about getting into door supervision, next time you're out on a night out, go speak to a door supervisor, ask them how it is, ask them for any tips and advice. If you're wanting to work in festivals and events, next time you go see your local football match, ask the staff there as well. Just networking with them.